Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Dusty brand, and yes, this is the face behind the Dusty brand. I'm so happy revealing the face to you guys today. And yes, on this channel we do DIY sewing. We give reviews on different asoebi styles, and we also give inspiration for dresses. So guys, in today's edition I will be giving a tutorial video on how I made this beautiful outfit I'm putting on. Is a short bubu gown, and it's the trending style in the internet. So guys, today I'll be teaching you on how to cut, how to sew this beautiful gown. And please do also subscribe to this channel, like our videos and share our videos. Please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to drop a comment at the comment section. Tell us what you think about our tutorial video, about our DIY, and also the reviews we give on our channel. Guys, please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we post our new videos. I'm so happy doing this video, and please stay tuned. Watch the video to the end. I'm giving you a detailed and a bit by bit explanation on how I made this beautiful bubu short gown with a beautiful neck design. Stay tuned, guys.
So these are the fabric we'll be using. We have our regular African print, we have a lavender fabric, scissors, tape, and our ruler and chalk. Definitely. So let's get started. This is my fabric on the table. I was just trying to fold it into two at this point. Literally I will be folding it into four, so I was just trying to arrange it. After folding it into two, then I fold again. That was four folding. So take note of what I did in this place. I folded the fabric into four. So after doing that, I was trying to arrange it then and make it straight, so I had to iron it with my press iron. Then after ironing it, I tried my best to make sure it was very okay. So let's get started with the measurement. So I had to rule out a straight line for my starting point. I called out my shoulder line, so I'm definitely going to start my measurement from that particular line. So first of all, I had to take my shoulder measurement 15. I divided into two, that's 7.5. I went ahead to measure the neck. I took 3 inches at that particular place. Then down, I came down with 1.5. This is the front and back I was actually cutting, so I cut the front and the back with the same neck measurement. So I had to make use of my curve rule to get the neckline. We'll also be separating the front from the back to cut the front neck. So this is the shoulder measurement. I'm not having enough fabric. I had to take it down to the end. Then I came down with 9 inches. That's the length of my sleeve, where I want my sleeve to end. That was 9 inches, and I gave a mark at that particular place. So what I did next was to connect that mark I gave down to the 9 inch of where I want my sleeve to end. You can make yours any length, it could be 10, 11 or so. So I took my measurements, my hip measurement for my shoulder down to my hip, and that was 23. Then I measured my hip, which is 40 divided by 4. I got 10, and I gave extra 4 inches because this is a free gown. I don't know if you understand what I just did. This is a free gown. So at that point, I was trying to take 1 inch down for my shoulder slanting. It's optional, you can do it. It's just how, because you know our shoulder is not straight, so I had to take 1 inch down for my shoulder slanting. Then I took it from that particular place to where my shoulder measurement started from. Then at this point, I'm trying to connect from the sleeve of the hand down to my hip measurement. Remember, I gave extra 4 inch allowance for the hip measurement. Then I'm going to take the length measurement. I did my length 39. I'm not doing a long gown, I'm doing a short gown. I did 39. I had to add extra 2 inch for my sewing allowance. Do it to always add extra inches for your sewing allowance. So I gave a straight rule at a particular place. Then I connected from the hip with a straight line down to the length of the fabric. You can see that. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Then for my hip, I actually didn't give a line there, so just for clarity's sake, I just had to give a straight line for that hip measurement. So this is basically the measurement for this beautiful gown that we're going to create. So I had to do the necessary thing by cutting the fabric, the excess fabric that we done is trying to cut it out for you to see what I actually did. Do also follow this procedure and you definitely get what you really want. So we're done cutting. I had to separate. Remember I told you we're going to give a different neck measurement for the front, so I had to separate the back from the front. I just took one piece out from it, and make sure you are using the wrong side to cut. So at this point I had to take some measurement from the shoulder, not from the neck, the deep down neck I already cut. Take note, from the shoulder down I came down with 10 inches. Then from that particular point side I came down, I marked 1 inches. From the shoulder down 10, then from that particular point of the 10 I marked 1 inches. Then I'm going to slant. It's not a v-neck though, but it's like a v-neck, but it's not really v, like v. So I had to slant. Then when I cut out, you see how it looks like. So after that I had to cut it out, and this was how it looks like, not really v kind of neck. So this was the outcome of the cutting. So it looks like this, and just stay tuned and watch how I'm going to do some magic here. So I had to join the front and the back so I can run the shoulder. I was trying to take note if I was using the right side. All you need to do here is to face the right side, that's the front, the right side of the fabric together, and try your possible best to arrange it very well. Then I'll go ahead and make use of my pin. I just want a neat job, so I'll make use of my pin the shoulders. I'm actually going to sew the shoulder first, so I just want to show you guys how I'm able to achieve this. So I'll pin the both side of the shoulder and go straight to the sewing machine and run it through. So please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please guys do well to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you get notified. And yes, do well to drop a comment at the comment section. Thank you. So at this stage I was done with the shoulder. I sewed the shoulder down through, and I also went ahead to iron it so it comes out well. And this was how the neck was looking like after running the shoulder. This was how it was looking like. So move down to the next stage. So right now we have to measure the neckline. At this stage I started my measurement from the tip of the line, not the middle, if you can see what I'm trying to do, from the tip of the neckline. So I'm taking the measurement round the neckline because I will have to cut out a separate fabric I'll be using to design it. So I just wanted to know the length of the neckline round, so I will be able to cut out the fabric. So this was me trying to measure it. Sorry, it wasn't showing very well. I never knew it was not showing very well, so pardon me. And I was still trying to get the measurement, and finally I got it, and it was 29. So I brought out the lavender fabric that I want to use to design it, and the length was 29 but the width was 6. Fold into 2, it became 3. So this was actually what I used. For safety's sake, you can decide to use length of 30 inches. I literally used 29 because it was 29 I measured. For safety reason, you can use 30, you can use 31, then the excess you cut it out. So at this stage I was trying to pin the fabric on the lavender fabric on the Ankara fabric. If you take note, the same place I started my measurement with, that's the same place I am placing the black fabric on. That's my start point. I did not start from the middle. I started from the extreme end of the neckline. So I'll just go ahead and make use of the pin round the neck. Please take note, this is the front of the dress. I didn't turn the dress to the back before I started pinning the neck side. This is the front. I'm pinning on the front side of the dress. Then after sewing round, I will turn, then you see how it looks like. So this is it after sewing. I went ahead to iron the neck, and you can see it's laying very well. So this is how it looks like after ironing. So I'm going to cut out a separate piece for the design. We are still designing the neck side, and this is 11 inches from both length and width. So it's like a square shape, so we're having 11 inches on every side. And I'm going ahead to get a design. I was just playing around it, trying to create a design for it. I ended up folding just one part of the fabric. So this particular side, I had to come in with 4 inches, so the both side was 4 inches. Then I cut out that particular side. I cut it away so I can get a design from there. Please do also subscribe to this channel, like our videos, just drop a comment at the comment section. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. What I did next was to give it a inner fold and iron it. So while pinning and sewing, it's going to be easy for me. So I went ahead to fold it by using my iron to do that job very well. So I went ahead to fold it, and this is the outcome. I gave it an inner folding all the side. So when I was done doing this, I had to place it on the fabric, and I spread the fabric on the table, but I needed to open up the fabric so that when I'm pinning, I won't pin the front and the back together. So I had to open up the gown. After opening it, then I placed the design on it. And take a good look on how I placed my design. I tried to make sure that it was at the middle of the neck. That particular V kind of neck, it was at the middle. So I placed it there. Then I went ahead and used my pin to pin it down, so I will have a straight and a good stitch. This was how I did it. I was still trying to make sure that it was at the middle. That's what I was trying to do here. So after placing it, I went ahead to pin it, and that was it. So at this stage, I was done pinning, and I went ahead to my sewing machine to sew it, and yes, this was the outcome. Trust me, I had to iron it. I love ironing. I had to iron it to get the beauty from it. So this was how it looks like. The next thing I did, I had to turn the fabric to the back side so I can run through the side. So after turning the fabric, I had to run the hand first before joining the both sides. So this was me trying to arrange the fabric to make sure it's equal before I go ahead to the sewing machine to join it. And yes, remember I gave extra 2 inches for the down. I'm going to use that to fold it in. I'm also going to fold the side with 2 inches, and this is me. I was done folding it. I ironed again, and it was looking so beautiful. Guys, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for watching. Yes, I added extra black design for the hand just to bring out the beauty, and it came out very well.